This is DJI's brand new tiny action camera, DJI Osmo Nano. This has the brand new 1/1.3 inch sensor that gives this camera 13.5 stop dynamic range. It can record up to 4K 60 frames per second with 143 degrees wide field of view. And if you want to slow stuff down, it can record up to 4K 120 frames per second. It has a multi-functional vision dock that you can just monitor what's going on with your shoot, and it has range up to 10 meters. It has 200-minute extended battery life. It is super lightweight. It is super small. Actually, not super small. It is small enough, but also it still has the nice proper features that you want to use with a camera like this. Of course, you can connect your microphone directly into the camera. It comes with 64 or 128 gigabyte internal storage. Now the magnetic attachment can be attached whatever direction you like, and you can attach this in any direction you like to the camera. This thing has the SD slot. You can put the SD card into this, and of course it's magnetic and it comes with many accessories. It supports Rocksteady 3.0. You can record in 10-bit D-Log-M. The camera can run up to 90 minutes by itself, and the vision dock can run up to 200 minutes. It supports USB 3.1, and as far as the small cameras go, this thing is really useful. There are very little compromises when it comes to this.
In the dark of the night, you've been looking for a fight. Well, here we go. Didn't your mama tell you that you gotta be careful what you ask for? There's no use in screaming, just me and you and all your demons. Who's gonna save you now? Who's gonna save you now?
And here it is. DJI Osmo Nano standard combo comes in this nicely designed box. Inside the box we're greeted with some papers, dual direction magnetic ball joint adapter mount, magnetic head clip, protective case, USB-C to USB-C cable, magnetic lanyard, multifunctional vision dock, and the camera itself. The protective lens can be unscrewed, and you can mount these two together in any direction you like. Alright, now let's talk about this product a little bit, because there's so much I like to mention. First of all, I used this at Sony Condo during the ATV ride, and while we were going to ATV ride, I realized I haven't charged this, so I started charging it with my external battery in the bus to the destination, to the ATV adventure, if you will, and it was able to charge almost all the way up, not all the way up obviously, during that drive, and which was a fantastic relief. And while we were on ATVs, the ATVs were really powerful, and they were really out of control. The kind of thing we rode the ATVs on were really needed both hands all the time. So I was putting the camera up here, just wishing for the best, and I got really good shots, really nice shots, and I'm really happy with it. I also used it during the Waymo adventure, and there's actually one shot during the Waymo adventure that was mounted really at the front window and it looked really good. I almost shot the entire video with this one, but because I was using the 360 cameras as well, this was gonna be in the shot and I had to move it out because that was before the embargo date. That's why I didn't use it, otherwise I was gonna use this instead of my FX3. As much as I love this thing, there are some limitations to it. The camera module has an internal storage and you have to transfer the footage to the memory card inserted to Vision dock. And somehow to be able to transfer, these two have to be mounted in a certain way. When an external microphone is connected, if you disconnect the Vision module, the monitoring ability goes away. There is no stabilization or audio in 4K 120 and it is not recorded as 4K 120. It gives you a slow-mo footage. The camera is up to 10 meter waterproof, but the multifunctional Vision deck is only IPX4 water resistant. However, DJI Osmo Nano has already become a part of my camera bag and I've been using it for a while now. I love how easily I can capture high quality point of view videos with it. I love how light and small yet capable the camera is, and being able to monitor what is happening that quickly really makes a very big difference. While I was filming the one wheel shots, being able to see what's happening under the board was really important and it made things really easy when I needed to adjust the angle and more. If you're looking for a small camera that is actually low-key, a really good camera with abilities like 10-bit and 4K 120 frames per second, I think you should check this one out. It is a really good camera. Alright, now we're gonna do the tunnel test. And we're gonna see what happens. The ISO is set to as high as it can go. Let's see, we're not in the night mode. We're gonna try the night mode on the way back. Alright, now let's try the night mode. Alright, now we're in the night mode and we're gonna try the tunnel again. I almost had a fly in my mouth. That guy was in my lane. Okay, now I'm gonna try by limiting ISO to 800. One more test. And now the ISO can only go up to 800. Let's see what happens. That doesn't look bad on the screen. On your left. Yeah, that's not bad. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. Please let me know what you think about DJI Osmo Nano in the comment section below. Is this something you're interested in? Is this something you're going to be picking up? Let me know in the comment section below. And until I see you next time, take really good care of yourselves. And hoşça kalın. 2 videos in one day. How about that?